Ireland's a really interesting place to work, and this is one of the reasons I like working here. We use the term often socio-economic, and we seem to assume that the social and the culture are necessarily in sync with the economic, or what's the word, positively correlated to the economic. And here that's not the case. I think what happened in Ireland, yes, it industrialised, etc., but not to the same extent. And it's a little bit like some Asian countries I've worked in, particularly Bali, where the traditional culture has survived into the modern world, and people, regardless, well, there are hierarchies within that, but people still use those cultural connections expressively through various art forms. So in Ireland, the difference between high and low culture, particularly in traditional Irish arts, there isn't that distinction that there is in other cultures. So you would have Irish visual work, music, etc., which could end up in museums or in art galleries, etc., but it will also be practiced by people on the ground. Very, very rich culturally on the ground, regardless of economics, to a point. There are some areas that I've worked in, and there are some places where obviously the deprivation is there to the extent where people have a lot of associated problems that would prevent the sort of cultural expression that I'm talking about. But as I said before, one of the main reasons I've stayed here is that there is so much to use. The other thing I've learned from working here or anywhere else is, rather than coming into an environment and going, right, we're going to do this, it's really worthwhile coming in and just watching for a while and seeing what's on offer and then incorporating that in. Obviously, it makes ethnographic sense in academia, and it also makes sense creatively.